The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So with Stoudemire sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Anthony Edwards out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Ingram. And it's Keenan in at the 4. And for Denver, the 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there with Thompson. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the small forward. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Well, the duo of Nikola Jokic and David Thompson, Greg, it's going to provide a lot of excitement offensively in this one.
And these two Nuggets legends are certified scorers. But their passing is what will make them so effective playing together. That versatility really opens up their options on offense.
And Greg, the pace at which those two play only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, Jokic is slow and methodical while Thompson is a high-flying speedster. We'll see if they can use that to their advantage and keep the defense off balance.
Murray finds Jokic. Brooklyn with the rebound. Pass to Keenan. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper.
Pre-shot preparation, right? The ability to catch and shoot is there for Russell Westbrook.
Caldwell Pope with it. The 3. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Jokic grabs the miss.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
And the basket by Gordon.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
This is his first free throw of the game. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And what a dime from Bam. He's really skilled at looking for and finding his teammates.
And here's Denver. Murray with it. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Edwards passes to Adebayo. Here's Westbrook. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You know the game plan is to try to keep Russell Westbrook out of the paint. The guy is consistently there over the course of his career. Nice interior finish.
Denver making a switch here. Porter's checked in, and a switch here for Brooklyn. Stoudemire's checked in. Jokic on top. Pass to Thompson. Back to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. No good there. Great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Stoudemire. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Looking like a monster inside. Stoudemire using that size and power to get the finish.
Gordon with a screen on Westbrook. Murray the pass to Thompson. Back to Murray. Pass to Gordon. Denver passing it around. Goes up on the wing. The Nuggets with another miss. Brooklyn leading by 5. From deep, Adebayo. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. So we'll see Russell Westbrook go to the line here. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. Brown is checked in for Thompson. Brooklyn shooting their first free throw this game.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers, the guys who want to be held accountable, make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Here's Porter. No scoring in this one. Here's Gordon. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's Ingram. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ingram's got 7 points.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
For the Nuggets, Christian Brown's checked in for Gordon. It's Thompson in for Jamal Murray. Smith checked in for Brooklyn. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Russell Westbrook. Yep, that one goes in there.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Smith. No good from outside. Denver trails by 11. Brown the pass to Porter. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Here's Jokic following the three-pointer by Brooklyn.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And so it's Brooklyn taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
We've got Brown. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Thompson, and it's Brown in at the three. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Youthful move on the way to the basket by Stoudemire.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Denver. 19-point game. It's Collins with the drive.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Collins. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And this is where Collins is really dangerous. Great anticipation, gets him the steal there, and then jump starts the break.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Stolen by Collins. Driving inside.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Brown's shot is off. Collins against Brown. And it's Leonard with the jam.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Denver calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
No, poor rotation, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Christian Brown. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Bruce Brown. On the wing, Jackson. with some arc. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Brooklyn with the ball. It's been 10 unanswered points. Keenan the pass to Edwards. Leonard attacking. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. Jackson in the corner. Here's the three. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them. Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
Leonard's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Jackson passes to Thompson. Outside, Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by Brooklyn.
Leonard kicks to Walton. Back to Leonard. With the drive, the dunk, and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Jokic. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Murray's checked in for Denver.
Kawhi Leonard, one shot.
Free throw drops for Leonard.
Kawhi is known as a low-key guy, but don't let that fool you. He's as competitively tough as they come.
And a deep three from Murray. Rebound, Bill Walton.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Leonard on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Bill Walton. Walton's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Murray down low. He's covered by Leonard. Murray, no good. Out to Ingram. Leonard on the wing. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 6 on the shot clock. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Pass to Porter. 30 seconds left now here in the second.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
For Denver, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. For the Nuggets, Gordon comes in for Caldwell Pope. It's Thompson in for Jackson. And then for Brooklyn, Bam Adebayo comes in for Walton. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Kawhi Leonard. Edwards passes to Ingram. Back to Edwards. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Westbrook against Thompson. And Westbrook gets it to go.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
The Nuggets have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And so Murray nails both of them. And here's Leonard. He's got 18. And so a pretty lopsided game in the first half.
With the score,
Brooklyn ahead, running away with this one.
17.
Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shots.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Adebayo. Anthony Edwards out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Ingram. And it's Keenan in at the 4 spot. Caldwell Pope's gone a perfect 2 of 2 from the arc. Second shot opportunity. Keenan's shot is good.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
It's stolen by Edwards. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Here's Westbrook. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Westbrook finds Ingram. Fades and shoots. And that one's good. Westbrook's got 12 points in the game.
Well, this is a go-to shot for Russell Westbrook. That mid-range ability, just where he is so confident and comfortable.
Second team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Westbrook against Murray.
And you love how much heart Bam plays with defensively, working overtime on that possession.
Ingram against Caldwell Pope. And it's Ingram missing. And here's Denver. Jokic passes to Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Back to Jokic. Takes a 3. Drills the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
The three-point stroke from Jokic, it just looks confident.
Jokic has gone 1 of 3 from deep tonight. Here's Ingram driving to the basket, and he lays it straight in.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
The offensive rebound, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. The Nuggets making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And Stoudemire with the basket on the assist by Collins. And it's 6 points for Stoudemire.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here, going inside.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
1:39 left in the third quarter of the game. Thompson outside. Gordon kicks to Porter. Back to Gordon. Thompson outside. Porter outside. Good on the three-point shot. Porter's got 9 points.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations. I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Misses the three. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Here's the floater. And it's Leonard missing. Here's Denver now. Gordon dishes to Murray. Back to Gordon. Here's Thompson driving the lane. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, this is the developing part of Aaron Gordon's game. Real improvement as a passer. Look out if he adds that consistently.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Barry. Porter with the steal. Here's Gordon. Finished off the break. Gordon's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You've got to stay between Aaron Gordon and the basket, particularly in transition. If you don't, you're toast.
Leonard with the bucket. .26 seconds left in the third quarter. Murray outside. Four on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Jokic. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Jokic has got 5 points now in the quarter. Up in time. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Brooklyn. Up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Underneath in the post, it'll be Porter and Jokic. Jackson is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the three. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Leonard hits them both. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Leonard. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Christian Brown's checked in for Brown. Jackson with the bounce pass. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Here's Leonard, and the layup's good off the glass. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Outside Green. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. On deep, Collins. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Well, we're accustomed to seeing Kawhi as the finisher, not necessarily known as a passer, but boy, what a pass right there.
Outside Jackson. Inside. Here's Jokic. And the shot goes in.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Leonard against Caldwell Pope. For three, Smith. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Caldwell Pope passes to Jackson. Cranes the three-pointer. Jackson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
If Jackson finds a shot at the arc, look out. This guy has become very consistent from out there.
And guys, getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
They retain possession. Here's Caldwell Pope. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And always a smooth athlete. KCP doing a better job of drawing contact.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Green. Thompson comes in for Christian Brown. And Murray subbed in for Reggie Jackson. And then for Brooklyn, Smith checked in for Barry, and it's Rose in for Collins. On offense, here are the Nuggets. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Offline with his three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Well, this guy is such a strong decision maker. Derrick Rose with the mid-range jumper. Yes, that's in my bag as well.
Murray, no good. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Gordon. Stolen by Rose. Right side Leonard. And there's the drive. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. That's 28 points for Kawhi Leonard. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Wide open look here for Murray. Knocks down the three ball.
And the backbone of Murray's game is that ability to scorch you from distance.
Leonard. And Jokic with the rebound. And here are the Nuggets now. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul. Some changes for Brooklyn. Walton comes in for Sotomayor. And Barry subbed in for Smith. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Murray, no good. Smith kicks to Leonard. Over Thompson. And it's Leonard missing. Jokic against Leonard. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard, the claw says, not here, not now.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
At the line for the away team.
Leonard hits them both. 55 seconds left in the game. Stolen by Rose. There's the drive.
And this is where Derrick Rose makes his money on the offensive end. Takes the action right to the rack.
.50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Murray, the pass to Gordon. Now Thompson. Back to Gordon. Releases from 15. And another miss by Denver. Leonard inside. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And he gets it to go.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Caldwell Pope finds Murray. The Nuggets with another miss. Leonard looking around. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. It's stolen by Rose. And Rose throws it down hard.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot of